pad. This is 5 wires, and
Control wires.
you got to decide where you want to put it. I would suggest that you put it on the post down below.
Yeah.
So it's got to be extended.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So let me answer this question. What's this here? The heater?
That little ass heater is going to heat this whole pool.
Okay.
I doubt,
Okay.
but they're going with it.
What wattage is it's a 4K.
4K.
So
Right.
we need 240 volt. So we need a. I got to.
No, let me show you now.
But what I'm saying is I'd like to get this taller one over in that corner, but I guess if this is like chair height, so I'm okay with the bench here. This doesn't look like it needs to breathe this way, it looks like.
Okay, this is all pretty slick. Okay, this is what they gave me. Okay, I connect from here. Okay, and this goes in there. You know,
Plug and play.
right? And then this guy goes up here
Okay.
and connects inside here.
Okay.
Okay,
Now, do these get fed off of this panel, or no?
everything plugs into this.
These pumps get plugged into there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what am I feeding the whole complete system?
This guy here goes into your disconnect, wherever that's going to be.
Right there.
You want to go, I was figuring you were going to go under.
For code though, or something.
Well, here's a problem now. All the equipment is elevated because of the flood and everything.
Right.
So we're in a different category here.
Okay. All right.
BFE +4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
all
right. Well, whatever.
Is this the way your equipment's going to mount?
Pretty much, this is it. I
Okay.
gotta make a little platform for here. I'm gonna take this up a couple inches and get that up there like that.
Okay, so Lloyd, that continuous bond has got to come continuously.
Yeah.
And hit no brakes, you know.
Right, I got
and all the way through into the last lug.
If I had time, I was going to go to courthouse and get some bonding wire this
Right,
morning.
right.
I can get a 25-foot piece. We'll make it, and then I can hook everything up with this guy here.
Well, it's got to be in continuous bond, or it's got to be done with an irreversible clamp connector.
Well, what I usually do is have one go into here, and then I can feed these guys over here. No.
Well, they want one continuous, in and out, you know?
Okay, because I
So,
got this
you
guy
see-
here.
You see these lugs are meant, see, this is a crow foot.
Right.
You just lay in there, tighten it, which means
Right.
it's continuous, no brakes.
Okay, so I got one here, I got one here. This one's not, and then I got one on here.
Correct, yeah.
And then there's one underneath here, which is kind of hidden. You don't see.
Right, and the heater too, right?
That's the fucking heater, and this is
Well,
the
right here,
bonding
yeah,
wire
right
goes
there,
in
yeah,
right here.
there, yeah. So
Okay.
it's got to come from the pool, hit this, hit
Yep.
this, hit this, hit this, and dead end there.
One piece of wire.
Continuous. Number 8.
Got it.
And how are you going to do that? Does it get shielded or anything?
No, it's bare copper.
No, it's bare copper. And
Now,
I
it can go under the
I got
deck
2 pull lines
and
in
under
there
the joist
that
of
I
the
can
deck
pull
and then
that
up to
through.
yeah, it'll go under the deck, or is it going to go up that conduit?
Up
It's going to go. It's going
got
to
to
go
be
in
subject
this.
to physical damage, so it should be sleeved.
It's going to be
okay.
inside this. It's going to be inside this 6x6 inch thing here.
This is not subject to physical, coming up in the okay.
In the soffit, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's going under the deck.
That's already under the deck.
All right. All right, so the only access he needs is back there, right? For the bonding, or do you have to do all 4 corners?
He's got to pull those deck boards up, which are just laying there.
Right,
So
right.
you can bond the deck.
Okay.
But when you say all 4 corners, you mean all 4 corners?
Yeah, it's
like,
bullshit because it's folded together, but that's what they want. Yeah,
Well, I mean, I got it.
Well, I can run the wire through. However
Okay,
you want
yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
you can run it and then I'll terminate.
Yeah.
Now, are you doing a drawing for this, Drew?
I mean, do we need a drawing for this?
Well, probably electrical inspector is going to want to see some drawings.
I got some.
I mean, I gave him all the
got
cut
schematic.
sheets. I gave him all the cut sheets of
Okay,
everything.
That's fine, that's fine.
We got the pool permit, and it had all the equipment in there.
Fine. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all
so
fine.
you're
Okay.
going to have a separate 20 amp circuit for this guy.
Okay.
But they've been
110.
losing my drawings, Frank, so I better call Jim.
Okay.
All right. So you need a separate 20 circuit here.
Right, and then this guy here goes into your 230 20 amp.
That's it.
Four.
Right. It's an SCR. It's a sub panel.
Yeah,
So, what size is that?
30 amp.
Okay. And this is 20 amp.
Right, 110, 220, and that's it.
And where's this going to go into the sub panel too?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, wherever you want to do it.
So I got to get from here to there.
Right. Yeah, and you can
Okay.
just run under the joist, I guess.
All right. So now, quick question. That's 30 amp. And these are 110 and a 2-pole 20, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
GFI protection.
GFI at the break.
Yeah. No, I mean, then all this is going to be wired into there.
This all, all
Okay.
these guy, this guy, and this, they plug into here, and then this guy connects to here with this baby
What's our
here.
cutoff wired into?
Okay.
All right, here's what I want to
Your
ask you.
disconnect's going to be from here to between here and the box is where your disconnect's going to be.
Okay.
Right.
Like on this level?
It can be wherever you want it. Yeah, you can just use your breaker as a disconnect, right? Because you're up away from the water.
Yeah.
So we don't need a disconnect.
The only other thing that I gotta have is I gotta have a 110 20 amp
GFI.
circuit down there because there's a little pump that sits on the cover that gets the water off.
Okay, so I got to run a separate GFI's home run from that panel to where?
Yeah, anywhere down here where they want to put it because it's got to.
Mount it on a post or something or a pole? Can I do that? Like on that 4x4 facing that way?
Yeah, probably because they give me.
Okay.
Let me show you the pump.
I mean, I think he's going to want stairs on this side.
Lloyd, can I ask you this question?
Bruce, I think you're going to want stairs on this side so you can get down instead of having to walk all the way around. So he's got to pull all these out and run the bonding wire to each corner. This is going to be a Bob's going to do the finish decorate with the Trex, the vertical, and then a top coping piece on the top. All right, and then this will hinge and come open. I'm hoping that's what we had discussed. All right, so this is all ready to be finished after Jesus, it's rusting already. We got to get this covered up. Okay, so here's where it's like you walk around, and unless you want to walk all the way around, you're gonna have to squeeze through here. And I don't know. Not too bad.
So anyway, I gotta run down there and do that. So yeah, I can take out all this shit. So okay, so this isn't. I'm gonna throw this away.
Yeah.
I need one long wire
All
to
the way
control
across
this.
number 8.
Right.
All right. So, are you going to wire this into that panel, or you want me to do it?
These guys, okay, when I take this cover off here, there's a
Okay.
circuit board in here.
Okay.
And these
They plug right
tabs
in? Okay.
plug right in. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll bind the pool in, and then I'll get the
Yeah.
home run here.
And
then-
I can run this guy here. I can hook this up, or I can just lay him in there,
Right.
however you
Okay.
want to do it. And then I got to punch a hole, cut out here, and this guy's got to go up.
And you're going to
in
bolt
there.
down all this equipment, right?
Yep. Once I figure out where it's going to go, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, don't go past this post, please.
No, I'm going
Get
to
me
leave.
a
I'm going to leave because you got to run sleeves down here.
Yeah,
and
we
then
got to
I
do
would
all
like
that.
to get a piece of solid AZEC behind this
Oh.
to keep this kind of dry because everything can take water here except this. 'Cause I
Okay.
got a big cover that goes on this guy here.
All right.
Lloyd, I'm going to feed that with a 2-pole 30 GFI breaker.
Yeah. 220. Yep.
This is number 10.
Yep.
So you want substrate against these posts?
I would put a piece of AZEC up so you can enclose this thing.
Oh, just like not above seat height.
Right.
I don't have to go all the way up.
Right.
Okay,
I'm going to
so-
try and keep everything at this level.
Yeah, that's like I just measured
Okay.
it. It was just above like diner chair height, 28
Right.
inches or something,
Right.
30 inches.
Yeah, I mean,
So I was thinking this was going to be a bench with a
usually this
hinge.
can go right into your box, but we don't have enough length here.
So I'm probably going to put a 30 amp disconnect box right there for service and equipment. I got to have a disconnect for service and equipment right here too.
Yeah, well, that's,
You know what
there
I
you
mean?
go. Yeah.
I mean, according to the code 680 article, if you were to work on a pump within sight,
Right.
I mean, I'd rather have a disconnect here, and then we got to put a breaker to feed that disconnect.
Right.
So they're saying that a 2-pole 30 which has got to be GFI.
Right.
They'll take care of all this equipment.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Does he need to get? I mean, he's not racing up these stairs to cut it off. What's the emergency disconnect for exactly? An
Well,
emergency.
if the pool equipment is within 5 foot of the pool, you got to do it. But since it's up here, you don't.
The problem is, if I put that that disconnect down there, am I going to be in a flood zone?
Oh yeah. Well.
Well, nothing electric's
10.
going to. The only thing electric that's going to the pool is that low.
I mean,
above 10.
theoretically, where would I have to put that disconnect height above? Because like we did with the meters, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have to figure. I mean, is it considered equipment or? Shit.
Well, there's nothing really to service there.
Right.
Everything up here is serviceable.
Right.
But if you're looking, this is not a storable pool. This
Right.
is a lap pool.
Right.
So it's not a 42-inch above ground pool.
Right.
It's not an in-ground pool.
Right.
So it's a therapy pool.
It's
Right.
a therapeutic
Right.
modular swim spa.
Right.
And supposedly, if you move, you can take it with you.
Correct. But if I put a disconnect down there, I'm in the flood zone.
Right. Okay. All right. We are. We're like. I think that deck height is a little bit above flood height. A little bit above our BFI.
You guys are good, right?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Okay. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. That's not right. Because if it's BFI plus 4 puts us here.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, then 4 feet down is BFI. 4 feet.
In other words, we're
We're
right
right-
at the bottom of the meters. Where's our line on that metering equipment?
What do you mean?
The meters down here. That's remember we drew where we were at BSF for the flood equipment?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's right. That's about right
Right?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because 4 feet above that
So-
would put us on the deck, which
Right.
is BFI plus 4.
Right. So if he's going to require a disconnect for that equipment, I got to be from the bottom of that meter up.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking
Right
at
above the PSL or inside the garage, or you can't drill through the PSL.
no.
And I got waterproofing coming, I got a drip edge coming, and I got stucco coming. I mean, I'm encouraging.
I'd have to drill down below this panel, come across here, or come across here, and then come down that panel and mount the disconnect. It's killing. You know, mount on the face of that 6x6.
The only problem is that eventually this is going to be enclosed for storage. So
No. I mean, I'd run the pipe inside there.
Oh.
And then come down in the face of this.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes.
A disconnect.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
But I got to be above that equipment.
Yeah, the BFI.
I can't put it down.
No. I
You know
got
what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But I'm going to call Pat, the electrical inspector, because there's really no equipment down here. Everything is deck mounted.
Right.
And it's not really a storable pool. It's not an above ground pool. It's a therapeutic pool.
Right.
So it's up to him, you know.
Right. But this is not in Lloyd's wheelhouse. This is
This is
you.
all separate.
This is a whole separate issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's not a New Jersey licensed electrical contractor.
Right.
You know.
All right,
I
well-
sealed it for the pool permit
Yeah. No.
with your drawing, so it's
Yeah.
all extra.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well. Yeah. Oh, I hope. I hope you were. All right. I must have. So. Okay.